like my little forest escape here. What? I'm getting energy from the forest this morning. I'm just sitting in the forest. That Celestine Prophecy, you guys, is like so just downloading in so many ways for me. It talks about in one of the insights, like the 6th or 7th, I don't remember, about children and about just giving them our energy, right? That's where our control dramas start. Is as children, when we're trying to get energy from our parents, or our parents are trying to get energy from us, they teach us control dramas to get energy, versus if they just gave us energy, then our relationship to energy would be that it's available to us, that it's always available to us. And that we would start sourcing it from the universe if we had been giving it as children just freely, like we just know it's available to us, right? And I know that every time I go into the forest, I literally feel the energy, and it gives it freely. Nature gives it freely. I get all emotional when I talk about it. And, you know, I'm rearranging and being in different situations in my life right now intentionally, because I want to see me, you know, and I'm seeing that it's true for all of us. We all get energy from other people. It's some of the reasons we're in relationships that don't feel so good to us. We don't know how to get energy without that connection from people. And so we participate in control dramas and all this other stuff in order to get energy from other people. I'm finding that's true for me. I mean, it's true for all of us, but to be able to actually see it in your own experience. And so this morning I was like, I'm low energy. My mind was like, where would I have gotten it from before? Probably a control drama. But I'm like, instead I'm going to sit in the forest, because I came up in the forest yesterday. Oh, it just lit up, and the dogs started running through it, and we were all on fire all of a sudden, and it was like so connected and just free, you know? And so I was like, I'm going to connect with the forest this morning before I start my day. So that's what I'm doing. Which I know we need energy from other people, but we get to get that energy in a free way, not in a way where we participate in a control drama to get it from the other person, right? Like, people can ignore you. That's a control drama. Because when people ignore you and they shut you out, what do? You immediately go towards them. What's going on? Why aren't you talking to me? That's a control drama. We've never been taught that through authenticity, people will freely give their energy to us, right? So being in this situation and having the conversations I'm having, oh my gosh, I love having conversations that I'm having with Jen. It's like opening my mind, and anything that comes up inside of me right now is me. It's me. And so I'm getting to see me. I'm getting to hear the conversations that happen in my head. And these conversations have always happened in my head. I don't know if I've had the thought first or if the environment has created the thought. But in this environment, I know I'm having the thought first. And so I'm getting to sit with the actual thought as it arises inside of me, as I feel that desire to experience energy coming towards me. And I'm like, oh, is this thought related to I'm looking for energy? Am I finding, you know, so an example would be somebody responds to you in a certain way and you suddenly make it about you. Like you've done something wrong, or they don't like you, or they don't like what you said, or whatever, right? Is the environment truly creating that thought, or is it the traumas and issues inside of you that's creating it, and or are you looking for energy? Because in a normal situation, or in a regular, like everyday way of relating to other people, what we would say in that, what I would say in that moment. So let's just give like an example. If I were to say like, which none of this is true. Okay, I just want you guys to know this. I'm just trying to give an example so that maybe I can make sense of what I'm saying. It's like, so say if like Jenna came home from work, right? And I was like, God, she just like went right in and didn't even say 2 words to me. Now I can have this whole conversation start in my head that the reason she went in there has to do with me. She doesn't want to see me. She doesn't want to interact with me, whatever. Well, is that thought coming from a trauma that I have, or is that thought coming from a desire to get energy from her when she comes home? Do you see what I'm saying? Because if I say to her when she comes out, for example, if I say to her, did I do something? Are you upset with me? Did you not want to see me? Am I too much? Am I like all of these things? And she comes back with, no, I just had a really bad day and I just needed to breathe through it. I've now received her energy. She just poured into me to reassure me. Right? So am I really having the thought that I've done something wrong? Or am I upset that I didn't get energy from her? And so I go into my control drama. To where the alternative to all of that is to just allow people to do and be who they are and do what they're doing without going into your head about it, without making up a story. And or asking, is this a control drama or do I truly have this question? Because somebody like me who's designed with the cross of behavior is very, very, very concerned with her behavior, with my behavior. Her, me being her. Very concerned. Do you know how many questions I want to ask? Like, am I too loud? Do I get up too early? Do I do this? Do I like... So is that coming from an insecurity? Is that coming from my cross of behavior? So I don't know. It's all super fascinating. And the best part about it is I'm in an environment where I get to truly explore this. Honestly, reading the Celestine Prophecy on my way up here was divinely orchestrated. I just really feel like this is going to be a big cracking Arlene open to next level, you know, and it's all divine. It's all perfect. It's amazing. And I get to sit in this forest as much as I want and exchange energy with it. It's like I've died and gone to heaven. It's so perfect. It's another way to kill the mind. Yeah. So that's what's going on in Arlene's world today. I am so, so grateful that I get this opportunity to see myself. Yeah. That's something else we were talking about last night. It was like self-actualization. I was like, what exactly does that mean? She's like, you know, I'm going to look that word up. I'm like, yeah, because I'm just like, wait, what? It sounds big and fancy. And it's literally just knowing your strengths and your gifts. Like, I was like, what? I'm a lot more actualized than I thought. Sounds pretty fancy to say that I'm like self-actualized. Right? Let me just flip my hair on that one. No coffee for you. Hank's like, hey, if you're not drinking that coffee, I'll have some of it. No coffee for you, baby. Can you guys believe this dog's 10? 10. And he plays ball all mistake. There's no wearing him out. No, you just wound him up more and more. I really like being around him, though. He's not much of a lover. Oh, he'll let me pet him if he can get my coffee. He is loving the forest right now, you guys. Loving it. That feel good, buddy? Huh? You getting some of the Earth's electromagnetic energy and forces in you? Oh, feels good. He's rubbing his chin. This is just incredible up here, isn't it, you guys? Just so, like, deeply in contemplation about this whole energy thing and how we get it and how to not be in control dramas about it. And because I don't want to be in a control drama about it. And so it's just the more I self-actualize. I don't know. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for watching.